Once you're aware, you stop reacting to things just because you like or dislike them. Liking and disliking are really the same thing. Think about it. Don't you feel strange when something happens that you really like or when something happens that you don't like? Your inner energy gets all mixed up, right? But if you're conscious, you just observe these feelings. You also start noticing this thing called the ego, the part of you that's always talking, always judging, always has something to say. It feels like you're carrying it around with you everywhere. At first, I used to fight with it, but that didn't help. Instead, you learn to work with it and grow. The important thing is that by staying aware, you are helping yourself evolve. Imagine you go back home to visit your parents. It's usually an interesting experience, right? You're still young enough, and when you visit your parents, it often stirs up old memories and feelings. Especially if you're in college, going home can remind you of everything your parents ever said, or how you felt in your childhood room. But now you've grown a bit. You've been working on yourself, so you're more aware of these feelings. Still, your ego might start acting up. It doesn't want to deal with those feelings. You may even find yourself acting like you did when you were younger. People often say, "I went home at 18, but it felt like I was 15 or even younger." There's a lot of resistance that comes up. You might think, "I didn't like this, the same old feelings are coming back." But this is actually a chance to grow. It's a perfect time to grow, in fact, because you're in a familiar environment where old parts of yourself might resurface. But now, you're aware. You're the witness. You see it happening. So, what do? You don't need to fight it or push it away. Instead, stay calm, centered, and just let it go. That's the key, letting go. What does that mean? It means acknowledging those old thoughts or feelings without letting them control you. You don't need to express them out loud or let them affect your surroundings. If those old feelings are still inside, you can handle them because you've grown enough to deal with your own internal stuff. Now think about when you have a bad dream. You wake up feeling unsettled or weird. What should you do? Let it go. It was just a dream. You might want to analyze it or figure out why it happened, but the truth is, it probably came from some garbage stored in your subconscious. It's okay. Just acknowledge that it came up and let it go. If you can handle that, then you'll be better prepared to deal with similar feelings when they show up during your day. If you can't even handle a bad dream, it'll be harder to handle those emotions when they pop up in real life.